Assalamu alaikum students, I hope you all are fine. Students, we are in unit 2, that is computer security threats. In the last lesson we discussed some of the computer security threats, which includes worms, adwares, virus and hackers, etc. In today's lesson we will see that how these security threats spread in our computer. How a virus, worm and adware can spread. Today many people know about the virus, worm and adware, but still they don't know how these are spread. There are many different ways in which a virus, worm and adware can spread from computer to computer. Let's take a look at the most frequent ways in which these threats are spread. The most common ways in which these threats spread are mainly from removable media, that is most of the time USB. When our USB or flash drives are infected, so that will be the main reason of virus spread or other security threats. And sometimes we download files from the internet, and mostly whenever we are surfing insecure websites, that will be the source of virus and other security threats. And email attachments. These are some of the common ways in which viruses can spread. The first one, that is infected flash drives or floppy disks. This is the main cause of spreading viruses and other security threats. The sharing of data and programs through universal serial bus USB is very common nowadays. In past, floppy disks were used for this purpose, but nowadays floppy disks are obsolete. They are not used nowadays. So instead of floppy disks nowadays, the flash drives or USBs are used, or they are the main source of viruses for computers. It is a common way to spread virus from computer to computer. When we copy the data from USB to another computer, the virus copies itself automatically to that computer. Virus always copies itself from one storage to the other storage, or from one directory to the other directory. So whenever we want to copy some data or information from our USB or flash drive to our computer or laptop, the virus copies itself from the USB to our computer, and further it makes copies of itself in our computer. This is how our computer is infected. Second, that is email attachments. By using internet email, user can easily receive the virus by an infected email attachment. When this infected email attachment is opened by the user, the virus executes itself and begins to infect the files stored in our computer. So don't open the attachment if you don't know the sender, or an attachment with .exe or .dll extension. If you are receiving any attachment from an unknown person who is not known to you, so you should not open that attachment. Second, if the attachment is of .exe extension or .dll extension, so we should not open that attachment. .exe extension and with .dll. exe stands for executable and .dll stands for dynamic link library. So the viruses the attachments which contain viruses, they are mostly of .exe and .dll extensions. So we should not open such attachments because they contain viruses and they can infect our computer. Surfing insecure websites. This is also one way of spreading viruses and other security threats, worms or adware. By surfing insecure websites on the internet, the computer can easily be infected by the virus automatically and may damage the stored data in the computer. These often install adware bugs and other harmful programs on the computer. Sometimes whenever we are surfing an insecure website, so we would see that instead of HTTPS there will be HTTP. Without S means that without security. Hypertext transfer protocol. If there is S after the P, means that if it is HTTPS, it means that it's a secure website. But if there is no S, it means that the website is insecure. So we should not open such websites and we should not download anything from such websites because it may contain viruses and adwares or other bugs that can infect our computer. So there may be potential risk. So we should leave such websites. So always avoid opening the websites which are not related to you. Installing pirated software. This is also a way through which viruses and other security threats like adware and some other bugs can infect our computer. Today many pirated software are available in the market or on the internet at no cost. In Pakistan, almost 90% of the software used is pirated software. So it is the main cause of virus which infects our computers, because most of the time the software that we are using in our computers, that is pirated. Here we don't have a trend to purchase software. We always use pirated software. Whenever you install or download these software, these can make your computer virus infected. So always avoid using pirated and unofficial software to protect your computer. So it's very hard to to protect our computers from pirated software, especially in our country. But if possible, so we should avoid using pirated software, especially the operating systems and the main software that we use to install the MS Office and other software which are commonly used softwares. We most of the time we use the cracked versions, or we used to register those software with the fake serial keys. So all of those software which are illegally that we are using illegally, or the unofficial versions of the software that we are using, those are called pirated software, and they most of the time they have the viruses, and they can have potential risks which can infect our computer with viruses, adwares and worms, etc. So At first priority, we should purchase the official and registered softwares for use.
So these were some of the causes of virus spread in our computers. If you have any question, you can ask me in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe my channel Computer Tuition Academy. Thanks a lot. Take care. Allah Hafiz.